In this story problem, we're going to be talking about the force on two objects because of the gravitational attraction between them. We're going to be dealing with the masses of both objects and the distance between them. With the constant for gravity, find the force. So in this problem, we're looking for the force between two objects. The force due to gravity between two objects. For a 5 kilogram, we use the variable m1 because it's the first object. And a 20 kilogram, the second mass, the variable m2, being 20 kilograms, a box 3 meters apart. So the distance between them is 3 meters. Now going to our equation, the equation that relates the force between two objects, the mass of one, the mass of the second, and the distance between them, is force equals G times m1 times m2, all divided distance squared. Now G is a universal gravitational constant. The value for G is 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11. And the units are really goofy. They are a Newton times a meter squared, all divided by a kilogram squared. Now in this class, we are not going to be dealing with the units for gravity here, for the constant G. So because we'll never be solving for any other variable in this class, we're just going to always solve for force. We have no rearranging that is needed. So the last step is to plug and chug. We have force equals, now G again is 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11. But for this class, because most students will not have a graphing calculator or a scientific calculator, we're not going to deal with the times 10 to the negative 11th until the end. So the times 10 to the negative 11th to the end. Now I know our answer will not be in true scientific notation, but it will work for this class. So we have 6.7, and I'm not going to put the units because that confuses, times mass 1, which is 5. And we'll just keep the units off for this story problem to help us out. Times our mass 2, which is 20, all divided by our distance squared, so 3 squared. We get out our calculator. We do 6.67 times 5 times 20, and we divide that all by 3 squared. And it gives us an answer of 74.1 repeating. We'll just put 74.1. Now because that times 10 to the negative 11th, we tack on that times 10 to the negative 11th right here at the end. And the unit for force is a Newton. Now I know that this is not in true scientific notation, but for this freshman level class and with the students not understanding scientific notation as much, this will be our final answer. So let's recap. We're looking for the force due to gravity between two objects, our mass 1, our mass 2, the distance between them, the equation that relates them with our constant G being 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11. But we don't use that times 10 to the negative 11th in our math. We just tack it on to the very end. We just throw it in there. It's not being true scientific notation, but it will work for this class. We do the math, coming out with the force between them of 74.1 times 10 to the negative 11th newtons.